Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at, we're on a dirt road and we're navigating all these rocks. This is a little bit rough coming out through here, but I wanted to come out to this spot. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a car hammock camp. So a little bit of both. We're heading out this road. Oh, we got a nice downhill coming up here. We're doing a little off-roading. It's going to be my birthday this Sunday. And how old am I going to be? Well, it's the big 60. So I'm going to be 60 on Sunday, July 27th. So if you're watching this on Thursday, my birthday's coming up. And if you're watching this and it's way past 2025, well, add up the years after that. And then you'll be able to figure it out. Yeah, so we've got a very bumpy road that we're heading out. Like I said, we've got a little ways to go. But these woods look pretty nice so far. We do have some blue skies. It's not supposed to rain tonight, which is good. But I do have the hellbender hammock. We're going to set that up. Like I said, I've got something planned for dinner for my birthday. Yeah, and oh, I don't know what else we're going to do. We'll figure it out. But if you're ready, here we go. All right, let's get on out there. I'll bring you back when we get a little closer. Oh, we got a little bit of water coming here. Looks kind of muddy and swampy. I should go fast. Ooh, that was kind of deep. There you go. I've got my seatbelt off, if you're wondering. Because we're on a back road here, and nobody's coming around. Oh, those branches are kind of close. All right, well, I'll bring you back, like I said, when we get closer to our spot. We're coming up at the spot. Yeah, there it is. So I am just going to back in here. Now, my horn's going to come on, or not horn, but my backup beeper. It's because I got the car carrier on, so it's going to beep here. But I want to back in to this spot. This looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and back up in between these trees, get off this other road here. Let's give it right about, come out a little bit further. All right, right about there. That's good. Okay, let's get out of here and see what we got. I think I backed in just good enough. So this is a pretty cool spot here. Now, I have been here in the past, but I came in a different way. So I've been on this mountain before. So that's kind of how I knew that this was right here. But I couldn't remember if there was another 2 trees that I could actually hang the hammock. So you can see the cars facing out that way right there. But I've used that tree before, and I tied to my Subaru. And I know with the hellbender hammock, I do have long enough straps. Now, I could always sleep in the car. It's supposed to get down to 57 tonight, but I want to sleep in that hellbender hammock. That'll be the coldest that I've slept in it since I've had it. So I don't want to sleep in the car, but we're going to utilize the car for different things like, you know, the battery bank and the table. Now the bike rack's on there. I just did the e-bike camp, and that was that stealth camp where I took that out and I went out by that lake. Oh, that was a beautiful area. But we are going to go ahead and use that tree right there, and I think I can use that big one right there. So that should be enough room. Well, sun's going down, so I better get busy. So I have the hellbender hammock in the backpack. I've loaded the backpack up with some things from the house and then headed on out here. So let me pull that out of the car, because that is the first thing that I want to get out, because I've got to hang the hammock as soon as possible, because I don't want to be doing that in the dark. Oh, we got some branches here and everything. I did not bring anything to do a little fire. I'm for fires, I like to do leave no trace. I've got something coming that I think is going to allow us to do that. Like, I don't like making a fire pit or anything like that at a place that it's not established. I like to leave it like I found it. Yep, leave no trace. So let me stick this over here. Oh, I think I threw the straps in here. Oh, where did I put them? Usually I put them right on the top, but today, we got them in the hammock, right on the top, on the inside part. Usually I'll put them in the zipper side, but I got them in a pouch. There's actually two straps in a bag. Right there they are. Here the crows. Yeah, they found me. All right, let's get these hung up. So we're gonna go ahead and use this tree right here. So this is the Dutch wear strap. These things are amazing. So this is the buckle strap. If you've been following along, you know I just got this hammock and I slept in it, and it's the most comfortable hammock I've ever slept in. So this is the Dutch wear clip. This is the tree strap, buckle tree strap. So this is the one clip here. We just take it around the tree and hook it to the strap itself. So let me get this one hooked up. These things are extremely easy to do. Look at that. I'm done. I am done with that one. Perfect. So now we just got the other one. So like I said, I put them in this bag to kind of keep them separated from my hammock. But I did let a lot of that out on that side because when we walk the hammock out, I'll be able to get a hold of it. There you go. All right, let's get this one. So quick and easy. Yeah, gotta be careful walking. All right, so this is the strap on that tree. Yeah, I let a lot of slack out, but that's all right. We'll take it up. The idea is to get the hammock strung out. I like to run it over my arm, keep it off the ground. I'm just gonna skip the stuff sack. Usually I leave that on the end, but I am ready to hang this thing so we can get on with our evening. No, that was actually, I let it out perfect. All right, we just hooked that right around there, and then bada bing, bada boom. Now, where do I want to be? Do I want to be more that way or more this way? I think more this way. Hear that? This microphone cancels out too much of nature sound, so I've got to try to pick up more sound. Let me pull this that way. Okay, that's good. Oh, but before we, Squirrel, before we sit in the hammock, well, look at the new shirt. So this is the new backpacking squirrel that comes along with us. And if you know why it's a squirrel, you probably watch our Sunday Night Lives. But if you remember the movie Up, there was the dog, Doug, D-U-G, had the voice box. Oh, that was a great movie. But Doug, he'd always go, squirrel. And so on our Sunday Night Lives, when I'm talking, a lot of times things pop into my mind real quick, and I'm like, squirrel. And I did that on the Sunday Night Live, and then everybody started going squirrel alert, squirrel alert. So, oh, that's nice, squirrel. But yeah, I set that up perfect. That's right height and everything. There you go. But everybody would say squirrel whenever I changed subjects, and they would comment in the comment section, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel alert. So we've kind of developed a little bit of a theme with that, and it's a lot of fun. But I have this new t-shirt, which is the RA 2.0. We're getting ready to name it. I just put out a post asking for, you guys to name the squirrel. We're getting a lot of names, so I'm going to go down through the list, see which one had maybe the most thumbs up or the most combinations of the same name, and include that on a, what do you call it, a survey. A survey, because you can do a survey on there. So I've got to come up with, well, you guys got to come up with 4 names, and then I'll put the 4 names out, and then whatever name everybody votes on, the squirrel will get a name. The 2.0 squirrel. Oh, I designed another one too. I don't know if you'd have to go onto the t-shirt shop, but maybe I got a little, can show you a graphic of it. Yeah, laying in a hammock, drinking coffee, the 2.0 squirrel. All right, well, I'm not going to lay down in this because I already know how it feels. Yep, we'll do that later because I got to get my shoes off too before I lay in my brand new hellbender hammock from Dutchware. Oh, this thing's great. Well, I'm just going to get this excess strap up off the ground. There we go. That'll be good. All right, so what do we have for dinner? So I have something planned. Like I said, it's in the refrigerator, and oh, we got some other stuff. And what are we going to cook it on? Well, we're going to cook it on the Squirrel. So I do have the Squirrel up there, so behind our cook pot. So we're not going to cook with electric. We're going to actually cook with isobutane propane. I think that's how you say it. A little gas can. I got that all up behind the driver's seat. Well, let me grab that out next. That's a nice looking sky we got there. Alrighty, so I just have that in here. So I did bring charcoal in this. But I like how the steak cooks on the Squirrel. So this is the Adventure Squirrel by, oh, let me show you here, by Tembo Tusk. If you were following or listening to that, I said what we're having for dinner. I wanted to hold off a little bit, but I am gonna go ahead and put this together. I will talk to you after I do that, and then I'll show you how that goes together. All right, well, what it looked like after I put it together. I'm a yapping too much. Be able to hear some of the nature if I just stop yapping. All right, go listen to that a while I do this. Okay, we got it all put together. So the Squirrel has a stainless steel top on it. I believe it's stainless steel, but it just operates off the isobutane, that thing right there, the gas can. Propane, isobutane, right there. It's got a burner, 3 legs. Now, I'm not going to cook on top of here. We're going to set this down on the ground because when I cook a ribeye steak, and that's what we're having, the ribeye. So, no, I didn't get a ribeye. I got a different steak tonight. All right, so it splatters a lot. So I don't want to cook it on this table. And if you guys watched, my cousin Vinny made this table for me. I call him my cousin Vinny. Yeah. His name's Rob. He's got a great wood shop, but that's cutting board. my refrigerator and the power bank sit right on top of it. Really cool. Let's put this right over here. Yeah, because I'm thinking I can actually sit here. I mean, I've got my stool with me, but I think I could sit right here and cook the steak. Yeah, I just gotta watch grease doesn't splatter on my legs. Maybe I'll move it out a little bit. There we go. All right. So if we're not having ribeye, what kind of steak are we having? Well, I stopped at Irish Isle Provisions. That's my meat shop when I'm in this area. So I was gonna get a ribeye, then I was gonna get a T-bone for T-bone Tony, but then the ribeyes, it was like the end cut of small. So I'm like, nah, it's my birthday. So what did I get? Well, let me pull it out here, out of the refrigerator. There we go. So I will get it out of the bag, but we got a porterhouse steak. Oh, doesn't look that delicious because it's in a bag with a wrapper around it. Oh, but it looks delicious. So we're going to go ahead and let that warm up a little bit, and until then we're going to go ahead and get our porterhouse steak out of the bag. Oh, wait till I show you this thing. So I went ahead and put a glove on too so I can handle this. I got a whole car full of those, so I like using them. Saves wear and tear on the hands. All right, so what does the steak look like? I'm sure you've seen a porterhouse, but the porterhouse is a little different than a T-bone. It looks almost the same, but it's different. And there you have it. So that is a porterhouse steak. So you can see it forms a T, just like a T-bone, but on this side, I believe that's the sirloin cut, and then did something drop? And then on this side is the filet, so filet mignon. So that's the most tender part. So that is tender. This side is more flavorful. At least that's what they say. I like it all. All right, that should be heated up enough. Let's get that thrown on there, because I would say that's nice and hot by now. Oh yeah, here we go. I hear this sizzle. Yeah, that's nice and hot. All right, we're just gonna do a couple minutes on both sides. I just like to press it down. All right, you can already see the grease there from the fat right there. Oh, that's my favorite part, the fat. All right, this isn't gonna take too long at all. Now, some people say they salt it. Usually I do. But I like to salt it afterwards because I got a different kind of salt that I use. But I'm not going to put any on there while that's cooking. Should I turn it up? Nah, let's just let it cook. Oh, I almost forgot. So I had to grab my bamboo spatula. But I think we're just going to sit on the bike rack and cook our steak this way. Oh, I think it's time for a flip. There we go. Oh, look at that char on there. This thing chars steaks really good. So, like I said, that's the filet side, and then you got your sirloin over here. Oh, that's not going to take too long. I better get the other cutting board out. Okay, I got the cutting board. Ah, yeah, that's done. Now, like I said, it doesn't take too long for this steak to cook. Slide this under here. I'll come back and turn that off. And then we'll let that grease cool down. All right, time to take the glove off. I've been letting this rest for a couple minutes while I got my stuff together. So we got our knife here. Oh, where's the salt? There's the salt. So we've got our knife here. So I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to turn the steak a little bit. Ooh, like that. But we're going to cut it with the SR1 cold steel. Rick Whitson had sent that to me, so I've been using this to cut my steaks. Oh, it's great. So I got to get some salt on there. So let's sprinkle some salt. I should have probably put this on a minute ago, but Miss 2.0 called me, make sure I was okay. All right, well, so this salt is very, very flaky. It's called the Queen salt. Malden's. Malden's is the name. You know what? I'm going to grab another glove because I think I'm going to be holding the bone and gnawing on it. So let me glove back up with a clean one. Okay, we got another glove on because like I said, I'm probably going to be holding this as well. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? So I usually go for the fillet side first. A lot of times I like to save it to the end because it's so tender. But let's take a look at this first cut. Oh, that just fell apart. Wonder how I did it. Let's see. I did more than moo. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go with that. So, like I said, the fillet, see, the two different steaks, they cook at different temperatures. The fillets cook pretty quick on that side. So the sirloin, I'm hoping that'll be a little bit more pink. I don't even care if it's red in the middle. All right, first bite. The char. Needs more salt. So the char on that is really good. Oh, I can't wait to get to the other side, so maybe I'll take a bite of that one next. Yeah. So a lot of people say, Tony, you put too much salt on, that's not good for you. I know I've said it in other videos, but if you're going to comment down below about all the salt that I use, because I use a lot. The last time that I had a blood test, the doctor said, hey, you're low in sodium, eat more salt. When's a doctor ever told you that, right? All right, we're gonna take a cut from the sirloin side. Ooh, so there you go. Yeah, just what I thought. So see how more pink that is? Well, the other side was gray, not pink. Oh, let me taste this one. So bar none, so my favorite steak would have to be the ribeye because I think it has the right amount of flavor, fat, and I think it's the best. But hey, this is pretty darn good too. Pretty tasty. All right, so I'm going to sit here and eat this. I'm not going to have you sit there and watch me do it. Oh, maybe I'll put you in fast motion and I'll even eat it with my hands. All right. Well, I'll talk to you in a little while. Well, there you have it. The only thing left is a big old tea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this in a bag for Bailey. Give the dog a bone. Yeah, so she'll like that. I was going to gnaw on it, but nah, I'm pretty full. That was a great steak. Very, very delicious. Okay, I got everything cleaned up. I am going to get our lantern lit here a little bit. Turn this gas on. I haven't used this for a while. Let's see, hopefully I got some gas going there. Can't hardly see. There we go. So this has a little globe on it. If I had a lighter, I could have lit it with that, but I don't have a lighter with me. Well, I do have it, but it's packed away in the backpack. Trim that flame. Oh, I got to turn it up really high. I'm spinning it. Why aren't you going down? Oh, this gas bottle was in the car. There we go. Come on, go down, flame. It's burning pretty hot and heavy. There we go. Ah, nice. All right. So I did get everything cleaned up, put away. Just been kind of sitting here hanging out, listening to all the crickets. So locusts or cicadas, I haven't heard them in our area too much. I know down more along the eastern coast, North Carolina and stuff, very loud right now. But I didn't hear too many of them up in Pennsylvania here, which is unusual because usually we get quite a few of them this time of year. Huh. Yeah, we got the stars out. So I'm just hanging out on the back of the car. Like I said, after eating all that steak, got cleaned up, got everything put away. Still got the table out. Just gonna hang out here a little bit and then eventually climb in the hammock. Few bugs flying around. So we didn't have a fire tonight, but like I said, I've got something coming that's gonna be really awesome. I'm looking forward to showing that to you on one of the camps. But we got a little flame. I should blow it out, make a wish. No, it's not my birthday yet. It's coming this Sunday. Man, time goes fast. I can't believe I'm going to be 60 on Sunday. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's really, really fast. Where does life go, right? It's but a vapor. Scripture says, this life is but a vapor. And I believe it. Just seems like yesterday my dad and my father-in-law were both alive. Yeah. Well, I'm probably going to hang out here for about 10 or 15 more minutes, and then I think I'm going to climb in the hammock. I do want to get my top quilt ready because, like I said, it's going to get down to 57 degrees tonight, but it was like 83 today, which was pretty nice. It was a little humid, but not anymore, and I can feel it cooling off now pretty quick. But it feels good because we got a heat wave coming. I just heard it on the news. They said there's like a bubble, a heat bubble or something like that for most of the country. So by the time you're seeing this, it's going to be for this Thursday. You might even be in it. They said it's going to, the feels like it's going to be in the hundreds for a lot of the United States. All right, well, I'm jabbering again. Okay. I will talk to you when I'm in the hammock. I got my big Woo Band light on so I can see my way over here because I want to grab the backpack. I get that over by the car. Yeah, and I've got my top quilt in here as well. So 57 degrees. I better use my top quilt. I get that out. I got stuffed down into the bottom of this bag. There we go. Lay that in there. And I'll be right back to the hammock. Gotta put this in the car and close the car up. All right, time to close it up. Oh, that's right. I did a little hack. So So when I let the tailgate open, I will do a little hack with this thing. Let's see. There we go. I unlocked it. It'll go up and beep, 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 and then come on down. And then sometimes it'll latch itself, but you make the latch think that it's locked and it'll automatically, then you can leave the doors open and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get on over to the hammock, and I'll talk to you once I'm in there. Let me turn this light on. Oh, there we go. So I've got this little light shining around here. So hopefully you can see me. The camera's way over there. All right. Well, I have got the top quilt. I don't have it pulled all the way up because it's cool, but it's not cold. Like I said, getting down to 57 degrees Fahrenheit. My Canadian friends, y'all go, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Man, that's like a heat wave. Well, for you guys, not for me. Yeah, a little chilly at night tonight, but I think we'll be good. This is a 40-degree underquilt on this hammock. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the hammock or not. I'm just shining the light around. All right, well, this has been a very relaxing camp. I needed one of these for my birthday. I thought we would just come up here and do this. Hopefully you enjoyed coming along. I know it's not one of the exciting stealth camps that we do, but I still think this was pretty cool. And that steak was good. Yum. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and go to sleep. Hopefully you've enjoyed coming along this far. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning, maybe make some coffee, and then pack up, kind of work my way out of here tomorrow. But I will see you in the morning. Well, you know what we say. Oh, lights out. All right. Well, you have a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. All righty. Good night. Lights out. The birds are chirping. Well, good morning. It is a great morning. Good morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. I know I did. Well, you're probably sitting there on your couch watching me, or your favorite chair. All right, well, that was a great night's sleep last night. Very comfortable hellbender hammock. I could not tell that it got down to 57 degrees. I can't even tell it's 57 degrees right now. Yeah, this is a good morning. It is cloudy, but at least it's light out. I don't even know what time it is. My phone's over in the car charging. So, but I got my shoes off. I don't know if you can see that. I'm in my socks, wiggling my toes, swinging in a tree. All right, well, I'm going to get up. It's time for coffee and get this day going. All righty, well, here we go. Finished getting my shoe tied. So the breeze is picking up this morning. So I think we're supposed to get a little bit of rain. Definitely sun's not out, and definitely cloudy. So I'm just probably going to break down camp and go get coffee with George and Ed. I have coffee with them on certain mornings of the week, and this is going to be one of the mornings. I got to see what time it is. Oh, I was sleeping in, I think. Oh, I'll say I was slumbering this morning. 8:35. So it's 8:35 in the morning. Oh, can't even stand. All right, so I'm going to break this down, get things wrapped up, get it back in the car, and then go get some coffee. But I'll talk to you before I leave. Again, this hammock, my favorite. That's the Hellbender, made by Dutchware. Beautiful. Comfy, comfy. Feel like a spring chicken. Till Sunday. Yes, a very good morning, but it does look like it's gonna rain, so we got everything all packed up. I'm just giving it a once over, make sure I don't leave anything behind, but also leave no trace. Alrighty, so that was a great camp. I want to say thanks a lot for coming along. I really do appreciate you, and yeah, everything that we do on this channel is different types of camps and things like that, but really it's about you guys. It's about building a community. If this is your very first time ever watching a Random Adventure 2.0, I want to say, hope you liked what you saw. I hope you come back. There's a lot of playlists in here that you can check out. But I do really appreciate you coming along, and hopefully you'll decide to come on some more adventures. And if you've been watching for some time, whether it be a month, 2 months, or 2 years, or 4 years, I want to say thank you very much for just being a part of the 2.0 family. I can't say it enough. I can't express it enough, but just know that it means a lot to me. And I'm going to be 60 on Sunday. So hopefully we got some more years to go. But yeah, it's been really a blessing. And I think I'm going to go for coffee. And don't forget to stop back, even if you just want to know what the squirrel's name is, because I'm thinking in about 2 or 3 weeks we should know through the survey that we do online. And if you think of a name, go to the comment section on the post and put it in there. But I would, if you've made it this far in this video, comment down below and say, hey, Tony, I made it the whole way through the video. I don't know. Some people only watch these videos for about 10 minutes and then jump off, which is okay. All right. Well, I got to get out of here. All righty. So you have a great week. I really appreciate you coming along on this adventure, and hopefully you have a blessed rest of the day and next week and even tonight. All righty. Well, Thursday night video every Thursday. If you can't wait, check out this hammock playlist. Let's put a hammock playlist right here. All right. Well, Tony 2.0 out. And don't forget about ordering some squirrel shirts. All right. We will see you on the next Random Adventure. God bless and have a great week. See ya.